Good afternoon, everybody. I hope the lighting's alright. It's a bit of a weird day here today again. It's 52 Tags Handmade Day today. We are doing weaving, but this time with fabric. We have done it with wool before. Okay, so that's, I just dug that one out, and that was week 25. So yeah, so we're weaving fabric today. Let me shove that out of the way. I've got my base of my tag ready because we've got to stitch it onto the fabric. I thought I'd use that again. I've used it before, but I had a quick flick through. I couldn't find, anyway, I have used it before, but it's a very stiff ribbon. I've got no other use for it other than using it on these. So what I thought, when Anne was doing hers, she just cut bits of fabric, but she did say about using selvages, and I've got rather a large selection. So I thought, you know what, that'll be fine. I think I'll do some selvage. So I haven't pre-done this. Let's have a look and see what we've got. I really love the selvages with numbers. Right, let me shove that out of the way. You need to stay there. So yes, just weaving, and then it I think it was backstitch, wasn't it? So that's fine. So I can actually get two bits out of that. Let me grab some scissors. So everybody's well. It's I'm going to confess, I've just come back from having my daughter and I, oh hang on, let me start again. Near where I live there's a canal, and they're kind of in the middle of doing it up basically, and they've opened up a lovely tea room in what used to be, there was a canal and then there was a railway ran at the side of it, and the canal and the railway were for getting granite off of Dartmoor. Well, they don't do that anymore, and it was all fallen into disrepair. So they are kind of in the middle of doing it up type thing. So anyway, what used to be the old train station has been turned into a tea room, and it is really nice actually, and really well, you know, a good price as well, not ridiculously stupidly priced. So we kept promising ourselves that we'd go for a tea there. Well, her daughter's gone off with her father swimming, and she said, do you fancy? And I went, oh, go on then. So we've just had a very nice lunch out. Right, these are selvages that I've just let my sewing machine embroider bits on, so that might be quite nice actually. Yeah, so I'm a bit stuffed actually. I'm sat here and I'm like, oh, I really ought to be sat in an armchair, but I'm not going to, because that's just not on. Right, so that can be all the weavy bits. Let's get the uppy downy wefty bits. Is that right? Warp, yeah, warp weft I think. Oh, I don't know, doesn't really matter. Right, well it does, but not to me. Okay, so let's get that one on there with the spotty dotties. Right, let's do it that way. Sorry, I'll get myself organised in a minute. I'm not going to stitch it down, I'm just going to put a pin there, that'll do. Right, let's put those there. A bit wide, aren't you? It's pretty though. Let's get a bit of that. What else have we got? Some more numbers there. It's quite a lot of numbers, isn't it? Let's not put any more on for a minute. It's another selvage, which is weird and wacky. This is not going to match at all. I'm not really into matchy. So I know a lot of people do a lot of colour coordinating. Not me. Let's move you over there. Might have to trim that one down a bit actually. It's a bit wide because I need to get another one in at least. Let's put you there. Let's have another plainish one, I think. This one there with Mustn't be overlapping, they need to just touch. Might just get away with that one. Right, okay, let's just scoop this mess up. I might leave it there actually, because when I start it might look horrible, so okay. Let's get that one in first. Are you actually seeing this? Yeah, you are. That one. Let's get a wordy one in there next. Oop. I love weaving. I've got a loom actually, which I keep meaning to show you guys because it's a peg loom. I don't know if you've ever heard of a peg loom, but it's really good for making rugs. It's just a little bit over, but I don't think that matters. We can always move it up a bit if we need to. Why have you gone under there? Naughty, come on. There, weaving. Doesn't get much easier than that, does it? Let me just scooch these up a little bit, I think. Right, we'll trim it off and we've stitched it on. Right, I just had this laying on my desk, so it's just sewing cotton. That'll do fine. I've taken rather a long bit actually. I don't know if it's going to be too long, but let's get stitching. Hopefully it will stay on. I've only got my jumbo pins. Where's my little ones? These are lovely. These are clover applique pins. They're just right for these, like little, you know, if you just want a little pin, you don't take up so much space as these big ones, and it's easier to maneuver them sometimes. Everybody's moving. Stay still. Let's put a big one up there. Tame it. Right, that'll do. Let's get stitching. How much is it over the edge? It's quite a lot, isn't it? just going to trim that back so I can actually see where I'm supposed to be stitching. That's gone right over. You're not meant to be that far over. It's fiddly, another fiddly one. I was going to trim it after, but if I don't do it now, I'm not going to see where to stitch my line. Right, so we can do that top bit for a start. There, here we go. I know I could just do running stitch. You can do back stitch, but I think I'm just going to do a running stitch, you know. I think as long as I get the joins, it'll be fine. So come over that joint. Of course you got to sew your scissors. Yes, it was a jolly nice lunch too. Just a panini. It was very good. Oh, and lemon. What's it called? Well, it's just lemon cake. I can't remember. Iced lemon. Really nice and bitter it was as well, which I love. So yeah, but I was a good girl. I didn't have any breakfast, so just had lunch. As if that kind of makes up for it. Oh, catching everything. I've got too much thread on here. Let me swap my thread out. You're a bit long, mate. Maybe what I'll do is... No, I think running stitch will hold it. I don't see why not. It won't be so laborious for you to watch either. Pin's going to get me any minute now. It's going to stab me. Let's get rid of it before it does. I'm pretty sure Anne used back stitch, but not today. I might just do a back stitch over this one actually. Come on. No, I think that's going to hold just a running stitch. That'll be fine. Right, I've got to find me bottom. I'll trim that up in a minute. Sorry, I'm dragging it in again, aren't I? Do a back stitch over that one, I think. And over the next one. Come on, go through. It's quite a thick selvage, that one. Is that running along the edge near enough? Okay. Do a back stitch over that one, I think. Quite catch the edge there. Same with that one as well. Do a little back stitch. And there we are. That's all we were asked to do. A random thread there. Sharp scissors. Front of your face, Susan. Look for them. I feel like I want to do more. I might do. It's very naughtily. Bring my thread around the back there. And just do a huge cross stitch in the join there. just think that will really stabilise it all then. So. And as I put on tons of thread, I thought I might as well use it up. Ouch. As Anne keeps telling us, they're our tags, do what you like. So I am. So there it is. Cool. Nice and easy. Thought it was going to be longer one than that actually, so it's good. This is a lovely thread, but it doesn't half want to come undone a lot, so I'm going to belt some braces this one. Do another knot, which I've just managed to undo. Wally. Let's do it this way, and then I know I'm getting it around there. Oh dear. Right. It's hard work being me. I know I keep saying it, but it really is. Right. So there we are. Bit of weaving. Bit of fabric weaving. I'll give you a close up. Let me just I can't remember what week we're on. Oh, that was 36, so this must be 37. So where's my favourite pen? There you are. So I'll put fabric weaving this time. Not that you can hardly read this on this pattern paper. In fact, you can't read it at all. Let me get a Sharpie. That's better. Actually see it this time. I haven't even checked if you've actually been typing in screen. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm such a ditz. Right. Get the old crocodile out. What colour should we go for? Actually, let's use that one. It's quite nice. Copper. Okay, get in. Tons of shreds everywhere. So there we are, fabric weaving. So I've done it with selvedges, so quite pleased with that. So I'm pretty sure Anne did backstitch. Yeah. Running stitches holding that fine. Added the cross stitch just to get the junctions together, and there we are. Alright, see you on the next one. Bye.